What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Killer K, aka K Love, in the building. Tell me how you feeling. Alright, we finna get on this BLM Black Lives Matter segment series. You feel me? I am gonna be doing these every bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks I will be doing a segment to honor those who have either passed away from police brutality or a race-related hate crime. Because I do want to, put that energy into this. Like, we on some social justice shit, okay? So, and these people spiritually need to have that kind of clarity. And I think that people want to know what's been going on. And I don't know if it's been talked about widely for a lot of people about what's been going on, especially within the spiritual community. So I just figured I'd put myself out there and do these readings. If you read the title, today's readings about Kendrick Johnson. I was going to do it right after I did the Sandra Bland, but something told me to wait because it was just a lot of energy at once. So I want to pace myself for this. You guys, I'm going to say trigger warning because, obviously these are some serious, this is some serious subject matter, content matter. So trigger warning. I don't know what the triggers are right at the moment, but trigger warning. There's going to be some triggers here. Okay. So those of you who need to leave the live, please do that. If you're not able to, go through this live and watch it. If you're new to this channel, please do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button with the post notification bell. You don't want to miss when I go live. All right. And also, if you do need a private reading or if you have any questions, you can email me, DM me, or hit me up on Facebook. I do ask that it's serious inquiries only. I will ignore messages if I do feel that they're not serious. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this reading. And get into it. This is for Kendrick Johnson. Some of you who, may not know, Kendrick Johnson was the young man. I don't know, where exactly this was at. You know what I mean? I didn't do hella research. I mean, I could look it up just so I have my facts right, because I ain't trying to be out here saying shit I don't know. But I know the general story was that he was found in his school's gym, rolled up in a mat. I'm looking at it now. On January 11, 2013, he was discovered rolled up in a mat in a gymnasium. This was in the state of Georgia. Okay, so he was 17 years old. So I'm automatically hearing him say, I didn't even wrestle. Why the fuck would I be in a gym mat? I didn't wrestle. I wasn't a wrestler, at all. So it's just this sloppy energy of whoever this was. Of course, he was murdered. Okay. He did not do suicide. His death was not accidental. His death was intentional. Okay. He did not commit suicide. I don't even know how. He was found with several of his organs removed, and in place of that was stuffed with newspaper. Now what's interesting, I'm looking at the bio of him. It's very interesting. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. What the fuck? I'm looking at his birthday. It's October 10th, 1995. My birthday is October 9, 1995. So I connected earlier. I said in the Sandra Bland reading, somebody's going to be like, well, why are you doing Kendrick Johnson all this time? This has been a while since he passed away. I'm going based off of who I feel called out to, because I don't want to hop on a bandwagon where I'm like, oh, let's do a reading for this person or that person. When I feel called to do it for them, I will. And that is what it is. But I am looking. He was found in the gym on January 10th. He was born on October 10th, which is very interesting. We're the same age. He would have been 24 right now in 2020. So yeah, this hits home for me, and I can understand. I've never looked into it that deep. I'm looking at it now, but I never looked into it that deep. And now I'm seeing why I felt called to do the reading on a personal note. So yeah, he did not commit suicide. It was not an accidental death. I don't know who the fuck accidentally takes somebody's organs out of their body. Let's be fucking real. This shit was no accident. Period. And unfortunately for Black people, we have this is an awareness that is amongst Black people. We don't have the luxury of, we know this shit. We know this shit because our ancestors lived through this shit. All right. We know this shit. We don't have the luxury of trying to put the clues together. We know from the fucking jump that when they said he didn't have no fucking organs, When they said that he was found rolled up in a mat, we knew what the fuck it was. We don't have the luxury of, I wonder what this is about, or let me try to investigate. No, we fucking know. There's a double consciousness within the Black community, especially Black people in America, because ancestrally, it's within our DNA that we know you could whistle at a fucking white woman way back in the day and come up missing, and you know what the fuck happened. We don't get the luxury of being like, maybe we can sugarcoat and bullshit around the fact of what we know. No, we know what the fuck it is. It's a consciousness that we have. So my heart goes out to Kendrick and his family. I'm going to do this reading. I know. What I do know is that there was additional footage that was released. They were trying to figure out why the fuck the footage wasn't released all this time. Okay, there was additional. It was organ trafficking. I'm just going to say, why else would his organs be missing? I'm just saying. Why else would his organs be missing? What will you do with organs? If he committed suicide, where the fuck is his organs at, baby? Why was his organs missing? Why the fuck did they stuff it with newspaper? That makes absolutely no sense. That was, come on now. Come on. And he was beat up too. I'm getting that he was beat up as well. Okay, so let's just get into this reading. I'm going to say the prayers to protect ourselves because this is intense. All right. Thank you guys, guardians, angels, and ancestors for allowing the most important messages to come through on behalf of Kendrick Johnson. Thank you for allowing me to do this reading and allowing me to interpret the messages as they're meant to be received. Thank you, God, source above all, for allowing the messages to come through accurately and intentionally. Thank you for letting anything that needs to be said that was not said be represented through me in this reading. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting and securing this connection from any lower vibrational energies and entities. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to do this thing. What's going on? What's going on with the Kendrick Johnson case? I'm hearing this song, I wish, and that's the only part I can hear. What was that song? I believe I can fly. Wow, that just came out. I believe I can fly. Spread my wings from something. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see him standing through that open door. So I'm hearing him say, I believe I can fly. Wow, this is gonna, if I get teary-eyed, you guys, I usually would have just done the reading with the camera facing my spread because I may get teary-eyed. This is touching very deep for me. But yeah, I'm hearing him say, I believe I can fly. When the part that came out, I think about it every night and day. I feel that's his parents. I think about it every night and day. They know too. I'm getting his mom. It makes me want to break down and cry so bad because I know that his mom feels something. I don't know if she's a water sign, but I'm getting like this Pisces energy or this water energy from her. I'm not sure what her sign is, but obviously she's a mother, so she has those emotions there. I feel as though she's saying like, I have so many plans for you. I have so many hopes for you. I have so much, like I wanted to see your children. I wanted to see you go off to college. I wanted to see you do amazing things. Like, I believe in you. I hope for you. And that was taken away from me. And I get that she hasn't slept the same ever since. I feel now I'm getting that she could have to take certain medications. I'm getting that she has like anxiety medication. There's something about she has panic attacks now. I do think that he came to her in her dreams and he does continue to surround her. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting really emotional because it's just like obviously a sensitive topic. So these readings, you may see a bitch cry because this is a sensitive topic, but I see that he's around her. He's helping her. He comes to her. He comes to his dad too. I'm getting his dad just kind of feels like in disbelief. Like, I can't believe that this is still happening. I can't believe that it was my son. Why my son? What did my son do to deserve this? I think the dad is having a hard time as well, processing it. I feel like he's kind of, I don't want to say in denial, but it just feels very surreal for the dad. I still think that they have his room exactly the same since before he passed away. They have his room set up exactly the same. There has been a lot of support around him. There has been a lot of people. I'm getting, like, when he first passed away, I get that the mom she couldn't eat, she couldn't sleep. So she has people checking in on her, and she's gotten better now. But I mean, obviously, when you lose a child in that way, it wasn't like she lost him to anything like an illness, or it's like she lost him to not even violence on the street, to violence within. How the fuck did this happen in his own school? Like, where the fuck are the teachers at? How the fuck could this have happened in his own school? So I am getting here too. He was kidnapped. I'm feeling like he was taken away from the school. He was kidnapped, and then brought back to the school to make it seem like it happened at school. He was taken away at school. I'm getting this luring energy, like somebody lured him away from school, and it feels like, I'm not gonna fucking lie, it feels like somebody he thought was a friend. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's this really deep corrupted energy here. I do feel bad. There also is like this energy of owing somebody money, or somebody owing somebody money too. I do feel that. It's really interesting. It's giving me like this, what's that movie called? Fuck, what was that movie? Damn it. What the fuck was that movie? By Jordan Peele. Fuck. With the sunken place. What the fuck was that movie? Somebody, can y'all let me know what that movie was? If you know what that movie is. Why am I forgetting that movie? You know what I'm talking about? The Jordan Peele movie, the first one, where the dude was in the sunken place and Get Out. Thank you. It's giving me that Get Out vibes. I kid you fucking not. It's giving me the Get Out vibes. It feels, I see a young male, the same age as him. It's giving me the Get Out vibes. I'm getting something about a video game too, like money or a video game. Like somebody was supposed to give somebody a video game and they were going to pay for it. I heard Madden. I'm getting all these messages for a reason. I'm going to just channel. We might not be pulling cards. I might just channel. But I get that there was something about money in exchange for a video game, where somebody gave somebody their video game, but they didn't receive the money, something like that. There was this kind of like, where's my money at, or where's the game? You know, I gave you the money for it already. There's this energy of going off campus or being out of the school. And there's this energy of an older male too being around. There is this energy of an older male being around or having conducted something. It feels like this Get Out energy where, okay, we're going to send this person to him and we're going to play this plot out. It feels like it was a plot. I don't know. Let's see. What else is going on here, please, for Kendrick? Yeah, we have healing here, answered prayer, and playfulness too. We have healing here with answered prayer. Okay, so the situation is going to get rectified. I promise you that. With playfulness, it feels like, yeah, somebody knows something. They're not saying it. I'm getting that the kid that was involved in it, maybe he didn't fully know. I'm getting there was two males involved. I'm getting there was a child, like somebody under the age of 18, and somebody, like somebody in their 40s. Because I'm seeing this older man. They could have been related. The child and the older man could have been related. But I'm getting like there was an energy of somebody luring him into a situation. I am getting that. I am definitely getting that. But I'm getting that the truth is going to come out. I get that the 16-year-old, okay, maybe he was 16. The 16 or the 17-year-old that was his quote-unquote friend or whoever he knew of, this was somebody that he knew. This was not an accident. This was somebody that he knew that knows about this. Somebody that he knew knows about how he died. Exactly. Every detail. I'm hearing witness protection program. This person, I'm thinking to whoever this was, once they graduated high school, I'm getting like they changed their name. They moved. Like they moved out of the state of Georgia. They changed their name. Like I'm hearing Florida. They couldn't move to Florida. I'm hearing New York. I'm getting that they moved. Whatever the situation, they relocated. They changed their name. All of that. Like basically try to change their identity. because they know what the fuck. But I'm getting to it. They don't get good sleep at night. The same way that his fucking mother cannot sleep at night, the people that know this shit cannot fucking sleep at night. The same, and I'm getting that there is this trafficking ring, New York and Florida. I'm getting on the East Coast, so a coastal trafficking. There's different points. There's an underground. They're talking about like underground trafficking here. Like he was kidnapped. I'm getting that. Like while he was at school. Because how he just come up dead at the schoolhouse? How teachers don't know Kendrick's supposed to be at school? Where did he go? There's too many unknown factors for this to just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't sitting right. So yeah, I'm getting like there's I'm getting that there's this group, this underground, there's government officials. I'm getting involved in this. So this is a part of a large scheme. This is a part of a large situation or scenario here. I'm hearing the song by D'Angelo. Yeah, for a slice of the devil's pie. 3 and 4 at a time. Stand in line for a slice of the devil's pie. Yeah, that he's saying it goes like this. Fuck. He's saying, listen to the song The Devil's Pie. Cause I'm gonna just look up the lyrics. Cause I can't remember it, but he's saying, yeah, for a slice of the devil's pie. Somebody was involved in this. There was money or something involved. Somebody wanted a slice of the devil's pie. All right, I'm gonna look up the lyrics right now. Fuck the slice, want the pie. Yeah, hold on. Let me get these lyrics going real quick, y'all, because this song is important. They're saying this goes into it. Watch us all stand in line for a slice of the devil's pie. Who am I to justify all the evil in the eye? When I myself feel the high from all that I despise. Behind the jail or in the grave, I have to lay in this bed I made. In this fucking bed I made. If I die before I wake, I hope the Lord don't hesitate. All right. Hold on. Where's the other lyrics? Main ingredients to this dish goes like this. Here's the list. Materialistic, greed and lust, jealousy, envious, bread and dough, cheddar cheese, flash and stash, cast, bruh, where niggas come to feast, bruh. This song is so fucking eerie to me right now. Like it's scary. Main ingredients to the devil's pie goes like this. Here's the list. Materialistic, greed and lust, jealousy, envious, bread and dough, cheddar cheese, money, flash and stash, cash and cream, temperatures at a high degree where the niggas come to feast. Okay, so he's talking about the South, Georgia. Temperatures at high degrees where niggas come to feast. They're feasting on innocent motherfucking people. They're selling these people's organs. There's something else. There's something going on, and it's talking about melanin too. Organs and melanin, right? They're talking about the Rothschilds. How the fuck this nigga on his 6th fucking heart? If you know, you fucking know. And I'm not afraid to speak out. This shit making me mad now because it's more to it. It's some other underlining shit to it. You get me? Niggas ain't just dying because they didn't fucking crawl in the fucking. How you crawl into a fucking wrestling mat? You don't do wrestling. How did you roll yourself in that? Who does that? In that time, 2013, I could understand if it was like, all right, we found him in a wrestling mat, completely body intact and all this, and you know what I mean? We found drugs in his system. Because that would be understandable. Overdosing on Xanax or something like that. But getting hung and having organs missing and all that shit that racist ass motherfuckers do. That's not something that people do to take their own life. Okay? So that's what I'm saying here. How do you get from like where? And his mom is saying my son wasn't even depressed. There was nothing wrong with my son. He was a happy kid. He was quiet. He was reserved. He was a good fucking kid, and he didn't deserve this shit. He didn't deserve this at all. He did not deserve this. How the fuck all of a sudden the camera footage is missing from a fucking high school? Like, come on, y'all. For the people who want to give it let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Black people don't have that fucking luxury. I bet we fucking wish we did. I wish we could think that it was something fairy tale and imaginary, because the fucking truth is horror. It's horror for us to realize that you could be at fucking school and still deal with this type of shit. You could be walking down the street. You could be doing whatever the fuck. You could be sleeping in your own fucking bed. It doesn't escape you. You can't escape from this shit. Like, this shit is evil. This is fucking evil. And for those who want to advocate for Black people, call this shit out. If you know somebody that's racist, call them the fuck out. Period. Period. If you are a non-Black person, a non-POC, call this shit the fuck out. Period. You could be saving a Black person's life. You could be getting one less killer off the street by calling them the fuck out. Period. Like, this shit make me mad. Yes, because this song, I'm going to say it again. Main ingredients to this dish goes like this. Here's a list. Materialistic, greed and lust, jealousy, envious, bread and dough, cheddar cheese, flash and stash, cash and cream, temperatures at a high degree. That's Georgia, the South. Temperatures at a high degree. They're talking about the South. They're talking about how this happens in the South. All right, period. It happens everywhere, but they're saying something about New York and Florida too. They're talking about everywhere, but they're saying something about that coast, the East Coast. There's this organ trafficking happening. How the fuck does David Rothschild on his 6th fucking heart? Where does that heart come from, baby? I don't care how much money you have. Where are you getting these hearts from? Who's donating these hearts? How are you getting this when there's kids sick? Motherfuckers sick, waiting for years to get a kidney, to get a heart. And you on your 6th, nigga, you're trying to reach immortality. We know this shit. And I'm going to call this shit out every fucking day. As long as I have a breath in my fucking body, I'm going to talk about this. Period. Like, all right, we finna keep going, because this shit is sickening. This is sickening. I'm going to read the comments here. Yes, we're going to do Kendrick Johnson. Thank you for telling me, because I'm going to write this shit down too, because I felt like, I felt like it was some weird shit going on with her shit too. I did. I'm going to write it down in my notes. I'm writing it down, y'all. Hold up. She don't make no goddamn sense. Don't make no fucking sense. And also with the Kendrick Johnson case, I did feel that connection with Kanika. Wow, and her last name is Kanika Jenkins. I did feel a connection. I don't know why, but I felt a connection between them two. So yes, I will do a reading on her. Let me see. I'm just writing it down, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I got emotional. Like, I'm getting mad. I'm getting emotional and all that. Look, see, this is my thing. This is my fucking thing right here. I would rather, look, this is my thing. Truth is the only thing I'm living for right now. I don't want to live in a world of lies. That's why I don't watch TV. I don't entertain bullshit. I don't want to live in a world of lies, even though we live in a world of lies. The truth is the truth, okay? So whatever happens, happens. I'm going to speak the truth. I believe my spiritual team is protecting me and surrounding me for the truth to get out, period. And I'm going to live until God says it's time for me to go. So with that being said, because I understand when you talking about truth, when you preaching, it's not just your people coming to watch. It's motherfuckers I want to know what is, you know what I'm saying? Just like with the Sandra Bland reading, she was preaching. She was saying stuff. She was doing what she had to do, right? And it wasn't just Black people watching her lives and watching her video. It was motherfuckers that couldn't stand her. So I know very well that me doing this could be a reach. However, I'm going to keep fucking doing it because it was put on my heart to do it. So yeah, I'm not a scared ass bitch. All right. I'm like, look, Earth is ghetto anyway. So shit. No, I'm just playing. But let me go back on. Let me go back on. Let me read these comments here. I will definitely do Kanika. Yep, that's the song from the movie Belly. Aaliyah Burner says, I feel like the government was a part of it too. Yep. Did it have something to do with his organs being harvested? Yep. Because how did she just end up in a freezer? That actually doesn't make sense. Exactly. They say his folks knew and were the ones who made the deal, sis. I remember this YouTuber was trying to help out her case, and then suddenly he was killed. This is heartbreaking. Would like to know about the Atlanta child murders. They've been hit to the fact of Black organs, and it's deep, even the point of them adopting Black babies. Yep. Thank you for the information, y'all. I just wanted to read through the comments and everything. Honestly, what I'm feeling from this, and I'm going to just keep it 50. I'm going to keep it $1.50. What I'm feeling from this, I'm feeling like his parents weren't involved in it in that way. Now, I will say there's something about, just separately, there is something about the Masons. And I got this with the Trayvon Martin situation. Black Masons, that's prevalent in the South as well, and other places too. Having to make a sacrifice, because blood is life force energy. Blood is people don't understand how potent blood is, okay? People don't understand that. So I do know that there are some situations, I'm not going to speak on them all right now, where people have sacrificed. And I think that sometimes they even didn't know. So, for example, they're in this brotherhood and a part of the Grand Master, who's above 33rd degrees, all right, says something like, you're going to move up to the next level. You're going to graduate from where you are. You're going to move up to the 33rd degrees, right? They have an underlying agreement. I'm getting it's not always told to you. So I don't want to get too far off track with this reading, but I also want to let you guys know, for those of you saying that this people could have known or whatever, I do feel like there's a level of when you're in masonry, before you hit 33rd degrees, you don't know shit. It's a Christian organization. It's a brotherhood. It's about business. It's about helping. We donate. We do this. After you get through that 33rd degrees, you start, okay, I get it now. I kind of understand what we're doing now. I kind of get it. I kind of understand now. Okay, they're saying the Knights Templars too, or something about the Knights Templars. I'm getting to Knights Templars are a little bit different. Something about the Knights Templars is more about kind of protecting ancient information. So I don't know why this is coming up in his reading. I know you guys are asking these questions, but I guess this may be part of the reading here. But I am getting to, once you get after that 33rd degrees, you start piecing shit together. You start getting information bit by bit. But before you hit that 33rd, you don't know shit. So if somebody tells you're going to graduate and hit the 33rd degrees, you didn't know that they meant you have to sacrifice somebody to hit that 33rd degrees. You don't know that. You ain't at the 33rd degree. After the 33rd degrees, you're aware when somebody's getting ready to graduate or when somebody's getting ready to go higher than, okay, now we understand there's going to be a sacrifice or something's going to happen. Because it's the blood, the sacrifice. You know what I'm trying to say? People don't understand that. But before you get to 33rd degrees, you're under the impression that this is a Christian organization or this is an organization that embraces all religions and all that stuff. That's what you're thinking. You're not thinking, oh, y'all niggas over here doing some other shit. You're not thinking about that. All right? So, yeah. You don't even know the fucking proper handshakes and shit before you hit the 33rd degrees. And as a woman, you ain't even up in that information. All right. So rightfully, in the proposition of the Masons, I shouldn't be knowing anything about this information. I shouldn't be knowing about the handshakes, the different knuckles, how they mean different things. If you are in a certain ranking, you can't go below a certain knuckle when you give a handshake. All that shit. Like, look, but I know it. And I'm going to share the information as it comes up for me. You feel me? So, so those of you who are wondering in that aspect, some people don't know. They don't know that there's a sacrifice that needs to be made. Some people do know. Some people want to reach a certain level. So they know that they have to sacrifice something. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm going to leave it there. We're going to start talking about that. Do your research. even me telling you this, do your fucking research. Don't just sit here and take my word for it. Do your research. We're going to get back to the Kendrick Johnson case. But yeah, I do feel like there was this energy of, and I'm not exactly sure. Okay, wow. So I think this is why I brought this up. I think that Kendrick had some spiritual abilities. He definitely has some spiritual abilities. I'm getting to, he was able to possibly astral project. He was able to do things or see things. And I get that yeah, okay, he wants me to talk about this too. If anybody ever tells you, this comes up a lot. And be very wary of people that say that, right? I'm going to share a story of a friend. I'm going to keep this friend's information obviously private, but he wants me to say this because it's in connection to him. Because I'm getting here, his organs in just, it's not just organ trafficking. It's not just kidnapping somebody and taking their organs. It's giving his organs to the elite. That's what I feel it is. It's giving his organs. And on top of it, wow, this is very ritualistic. So I'm getting that this is very ritualistic. Very fucking ritualistic here. Because even the public recognition of the case, it was in a way to mock and to kind of to enhance the ritual, or to mock the fact, like to send messages back and forth to the elite. It's very sick. I'm just gonna say that it's very sick. It was to mock. It's beyond like the KKK and all that shit. It's beyond that. It's on a spiritual warfare. So what I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna give you guys some context before I go into it, so that you guys kind of understand what I mean. When somebody says you have you have a very beautiful crown, I really like your crown. Let's say you have on a tiara, and somebody comes up to you and says, you have a very beautiful crown. I love your crown. They're not talking about the crown on your tiara, baby. They're talking about your crown chakra, your light. They're talking about that. I had a friend, shout outs to him. I'm not going to say no names, but I had a friend who, he told me the story. He said he was working somewhere, like a cafeteria or something, or he was working at a restaurant where he had to wear like a tall hat or a hat or something like that. He said these Jewish men came in. Mind you, they didn't ever buy anything. They stared at him and looked at him. And no offense to any Jewish people, but there's a specific type of Jewish people I'm talking about here. If you know, you know. Do your research, guys. They were kind of like talking and looking at him and discussing something. They had their yarmulkes on. Okay, so this is also bringing me to, real quick, getting a little off topic, Frank Ocean. Let me find that song, because Frank Ocean talks about it. Hold on. Hold on real quick. I don't even know how to spell yarmulke. It's a Frank Ocean song. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, Nike. Yep. And this is too tied in, bro. This is too fucking tied in. Frank Ocean lyrics. This is the Nike song. Hold on, let me see. There's something about it. Fuck. Where is it? Fuck. Because I think this might be the Nike song, but I'm not sure. But he talks about, do any of you guys know the Frank Ocean song? I'm trying to look it up here. But he says in the song, R.I.P. Trayvon, nigga look just like me. What is a song? Fuck. Hold up. I'm gonna find it. Yep. He says, so in this same song, he talks about Trayvon Martin. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, I'm trying to like get the tune of the song. We'll let you guys prophesy. We'll let you guys prophesy. We're gonna see the future first. We'll let you guys prophesy. We're gonna see the future first. Living till the last night feels like a past life. Speaking of, don't know what got into people. Devil be possessing homies. Demon try to body jump. Why you think I'm in this bitch wearing a fucking yarmulke? Period. Hold up. The Nike song. Y'all follow me. Keep going. Keep going with me. We'll let you guys prophesy. We're gonna see the future first. We'll let you guys prophesy. We're gonna see the future first. Living till the last night feels like a past life. Speaking of the past life, don't know what got into the people. Devil be possessing homies. Demons try to body jump. I thought he said demons try to bite and jump, but he said demons try to body jump. Why you think I'm in this bitch wearing a fucking yarmulke? Okay? This is so crazy right now because this ties into what I'm talking about. Keep with me. I'm trying to like get these messages out. This isn't a Nike song. You can listen to it. I damn near want to play it for y'all, but I ain't trying to get copyrighted. So here we go. I don't think Frank would copyright me though. Not gonna lie. But don't know what got into people. Devil be possessing homies. Demons try to body jump. Why you think I'm in this bitch wearing a fucking yarmulke? So just keep that verse in your mind, right? Okay. So my homie tells me he's working at this place. We're gonna call this homie Jonathan. My friend Jonathan tells me that he's working at this restaurant. I don't even know what the fucking restaurant is. We're gonna call this shit Weenie Hut Jr. I don't know. Where you have to wear a fucking hat, like a stupid ass hat, right? And these Jewish men, 3 of them, come in there. They have their yarmulkes on. They have on their traditional Jewish gear. They sit there and look at him, stare at him, like energetically look at him before they approach him. They never bought anything. My friend Jonathan told me they never bought anything. Okay, they walk up to him. They're like, yeah, he's thinking they're finna buy something. Like, okay, let me see if I can, Mind you, this story that my friend told me, I don't even know where the fuck how this even came up, because that shit was tucked in my memory, but it came up for a reason, right? So they have on their yarmulkes, their traditional gear, right? And they say, I really like your hat, but they call it a crown. I really like your crown. They're like, your crown is so bright. I really like your crown. And he's just like, you mean my fucking Weenie Hut Jr. hat? Like, okay. They're like, yeah, I really like your crown. Can I have it? And he's like, you want my hat? He's like, can we trade? Can I have your crown? My friend was just like, no. And they kind of, at some point, eventually got the fuck out of there. Never bought anything. Never bought a motherfucking thing. Now, my question is, how the fuck you walk up to somebody and call their Weenie Hut Jr. fucking hat a crown? 2, why would you ask them if you could have their crown? Then let's go back to these fucking Frank Ocean lyrics in the song Nike. You can look this shit up. I'm not lying. Devil be possessing homies. Demons try to body jump. Why you think I'm in this bitch wearing a fucking yarmulke? Like, come on, y'all. Put the fucking clues together. Like, what? What? Period. Somebody saw Kendrick's crown and they wanted that shit. Because his organs didn't just go to a black market in Indonesia or something. They went to some fucking elites. Because they're in on this shit. Elites ain't taking no organs from nobody that's a regular schmegler. They crown ain't popping. They're taking energy from people's crowns. They're taking energy from people who have vibrant crowns, who have gifts, who have abilities. Because these motherfuckers are the same motherfuckers that think, and I'm sorry, it's a trigger warning, this shit is sick. If I eat somebody, if I eat their body, I become like them, or we integrate. That's the same, and trust me, they out here eating people too. I ain't gonna front on it. They out here eating motherfuckers too. We ain't gonna get into that. That's a little too on the deep side. All right, do your research. But these are the same motherfuckers, just like there's been stories of people who have gotten organ transplants. I got a heart from somebody. This shit has been in movies. This shit, there's real accounts of it. Like, this shit is fucking real. Where somebody will get a heart transplant or an organ transplant of somebody that has already passed away, and they start craving the food that this person craves, or they start, having this, I want to say genetic, something about the genes, material memory. Because of the material, the genes, what's in the organs, they have this memory from this person who's no longer alive, because that energy is technically still alive if it's still operating or functioning in someone else's body. So when they're taking people's organs, or somebody's on their fucking 6th heart transplant, best believe they're taking people who have, it's not just your average, regular, smegular, average Joe. They watched you. They know you got gifts. They know you got abilities. And they're trying to come up on your shit. Not to mention, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay with me on that. Stay with me on that. Really, really peep what I'm saying here. Really peep what I'm saying here. That's what I'm saying here. I don't know how far this goes with Kendrick Johnson, but this conversation came up for a reason. You don't have to believe me, but do your research. Look at the Nike lyrics from Frank Ocean. He says that shit. I just told you my friend's story. That shit correlates. Come on, y'all. Like, you have to do your research. You guys cannot be sleep. We don't have luxury to be sleep anymore. All right? I'm going to keep going with this Kendrick Johnson reading. So I feel like Kendrick did have gifts and abilities, and somebody peeped that shit. Somebody fucking peeped that shit. Because with this organ shit, it's not just, let's just get any old body. There was a million different people. There was so many different kids at that school. Why him? And I think his dad is asking, why him? Why my son? Why would they? His mom can't sleep. But just like his mama can't sleep, whoever know the truth about this can't fucking sleep. And they paraded it around the media to mock it. It's like to mock and to kind of like boast about what you did ritualistically. I don't even got to pull no more fucking cards. Like, Divine Purpose says, so sis, do you think that they may be demons needing new vessels? I think that they are trying to harvest off of I don't think it's necessarily needing new vessels. I think it's taking the energy from the vessel and integrating it to them, because we know this. Everything that the elites, the bourgeoisie, okay, that's the real name of the Illuminati, everything that they do, they have to pervert something. They have to taint something. They have to turn this lightness into something that is absent from light. So that's why they do rituals with children. That's why they do rituals with innocent things, because they have to take that innocence and turn it into corruption. They have to corrupt innocence, period. They're trying to corrupt the light. They're basically mocking God. They want to mock God, period. Pure mockery of God. They want to mock the innocent. They want to take from the innocent. So I don't think it's like they need new vessels. They want to corrupt the energy that's already innocent. They want to take it and corrupt it. Who the fuck goes to a Weenie Hut Jr., walk up to my friend who got a fucking Weenie Hut hat on and say, I really like your crown. You have a very nice crown. Can I have your crown? Who the fuck says shit like that? Pay attention and look at these motherfuckers in the limelight too. People who say, I really like your crown. Come on now. This motherfucker don't got a fucking crown on. They got a wig on. Why do you like their crown? I'm just saying. They want to corrupt the energy here. All right. So let's see. Why is blessings here with guardian angel and abundance? We just gonna get into these tarot messages and then we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Somebody was holding on to information, but somebody's gonna release the truth. Yeah. Somebody's about to release the truth. Yep. Somebody's going to release the truth. I'm also getting here too. They're everywhere. You don't know who they are. They're everywhere. There was somebody in the fucking school system. How do you think that the camera footage was not able to be shown? Because before, like, this is it's not just like, oh, somebody gets kidnapped one day and, that's it. We don't know where they are. They're missing. It's like, no. We set up motherfuckers in the school system. We set up motherfuckers in the judicial system. We set up motherfuckers in the police system. We set up motherfuckers So that if we want to do something, if we need to do something, we got a motherfucker already in that position that's working with us. So why you think, because for me, it's like any other regular person, whoever's watching the camera footage, any other regular person who ain't a part of this fucking shit, right? They're going to release the fucking footage. I don't care what's going on. They're going to release the fucking footage. Okay? These motherfuckers is part of the family. Period. They're part of the fucking family. They're part of the fucking brotherhood. Okay? They're working with them. Period. Period. That's it. That's all there is to it. They're working with them. But I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles reversed here, and this light's pretty bright. Oh, this card wants to come out. What was it? The Hangman. Okay, the Hangman reverse is like somebody knows something. Motherfuckers was acting like they was lost. They don't know nothing. The same motherfucker that act like they lost and they don't know shit, they fucking know something. The Hangman reverse, this energy to me. This Hangman reverse. Somebody knows something. Right? I'm getting that somebody knows something. Okay? I'm getting that the truth is going to be revealed here. It may not be in the way that we think. We think it's absolute truth. Okay, this person comes out and says it. All right, that's it. They're coming out and saying it. No. But it's going to be very subtle. With the Four of Pentacles reverse, it's like somebody was holding on to the truth. We got the Ace of Swords. It's like so fucking bright that you can't see it. Anyways, we got the Ace of Swords here. Somebody knows the truth. And it's going to be revealed, but I'm getting it's not going to be the way where it's like I'm saying, it's not going to be like, oh, excuse me, this person did this, or they're part of the elite organ trafficking, and they're part of the, whatever. Like, no, it's going to be through symbolism. It's going to be through very subtle signs. It is going to be, the truth is going to be released. And people already need to fucking know the truth, period. Why is blessings here regarding angel and abundance? The truth, yeah. We got the Two of Cups here with the Ace of Swords. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate or a binding. Okay, so it's almost like you're trying to spiritually bind people to you. When you take somebody's organ, when you do that, it's like a ritual. When you do that, you bind yourself not only to that person, but to, I'm going to say it, the devil. You bind yourself to the devil. You are connected to that motherfucker. Okay? Because of what you did, the nature of what you did, why you did it, who you're serving, that type of energy. All right. Why is blessings here regarding angel and abundance, please? Yeah. I'm getting to that Kendrick, Nine of Coins reverse. He didn't expect this, but he did fight this. He didn't understand that this was part of a plan. Because I'm getting with the Seven of Wands, it talks about fighting something. So something unexpected happened, this Nine of Pentacles, and then this Seven of Wands fighting. So he fought for his life. And he's still fighting. I'm getting two, he's a part of this fight. Yeah. Then we have the need help card at the bottom with the Five of Pentacles reverse. All right. So I'm getting that somebody's going to revisit the case, or somebody's going to revisit it. I'm getting two, if anybody, the family, I'm getting that they need to talk. I mean, for all the Black Lives Matter shit, you need, it's not just Black people dying at the hands of racist people or, hate crimes. This is a spiritual fucking warfare. So you have to handle that accordingly. Okay, because we have the three of swords here with the Knight of Wands. A conflict. Something's coming back up. This heartbreak, this heart pain is coming back up. His family or whoever, they need to tap in on the spiritual aspect to get more information about this. They need to. Because this is a spiritual warfare. It's been a spiritual warfare. When motherfuckers stole the Africans from Africa and brought them here as slaves, it wasn't just, oh, that's a horrible crime. Why did you steal people? It's a spiritual fucking warfare. When they told Black people in Louisiana, you can't gather more than 3 in the square, in the square in Louisiana, you can't gather, you can't beat your drums. That was spiritual fucking warfare because they understand spiritually how bright your crown is. They want your shit. They understand that shit. Like, I don't care if you think I'm batshit crazy, I'm going to speak it. I don't care. They want your shit, period. So I'm getting that somebody could be coming back Somebody could be in his family or somebody of that nature. Yeah, if you gotta leave the chat, leave the chat. If you ain't spiritually ready to hear this fucking conversation, bye-bye. See you never. Don't watch my videos. Unsubscribe from the channel, period. All that. Y'all can do that. That you have free will. Because I'm going to keep speaking this shit. Period. That. Okay? Somebody's coming back to get a help from a spiritual person. Somebody understands that somebody cannot rest. They're not able. Like, I'm getting like the Christian church, the prayers, that, it's not cutting it. It's just not cutting it. Somebody needs hard fucking cold answers. And the shit that they've been given is not cutting it. They have a fucking 3 of swords. They have heartbreak, heart pain, a conflict. They can't move forward with that shit. They can't put that shit down because they have heart pain about this shit. So they're coming back to tap in spiritually. All right, what else is going on? Yeah, because something's fucking weighing on them. 10 of Wands. Even if they got to do this shit by themselves, they want to know the Hierophant. What the fuck is going on? What's the truth? So we have the Hierophant here with the 7 of Swords reversed. The truth gonna get revealed. All right? The truth is gonna get revealed, baby. It's gonna get revealed. Somebody's going to get, they're coming back because something just is weighing on them. And they need to get this shit off their heart or off their chest. I'm hearing a blood oath, too. I did hear blood oath. Because they're saying a lot of stuff with secrecy. A lot of stuff with secrecy. This is how this stuff works. Why do you think, with all that's going on in the world, the Harvey, whatever the fuck, and the Wayfair shit, and kids going missing and all that shit, the secrecy around it? Because look at this, right? So I believe in God in the aspect of just, I believe in God. I don't necessarily subscribe to, like, oh, I'm a Baptist or I'm a Pentecostal or whatever. I just believe in the all-seeing, right? With this type of shit, with the all-seeing, this energy it has to hide in secrecy because light is truth. If you want to know something, you want to know where's my car keys? You turn on the fucking light so you can see where your car keys are. You can see it now. There's light. You can see the car keys. But when you're in darkness, you can't see. It's secretive. It's darkness. You can't see. These motherfuckers operate in secrecy. That's their main thing, is keeping a fucking secret. Keeping a secret. Period. Think about all the dark shit that you ever, I don't want us to necessarily go there, but all the dark shit that you can ever think of. Child molestation, rape, all that shit. The main component is keeping it a secret or nobody knowing that you're doing this dark shit. 1, because obviously you can get in trouble. But 2, because it allows you to keep doing it. It allows you to keep festering in that darkness. The darkness is a lie. It's lies. It's being shut out from information. It's lack of information. Even though the information is there, you can't see it. You don't know where it is. So you have to turn on the light, aka access the truth, to be able to see what it is. So these motherfuckers operate in lies. And with the 7 of Swords reversed, the 7 of Swords talks about hiding something and lying about something, particularly information or keeping it to yourself. We have the Hierophant that talks about a spiritual teacher with the 7 of Swords reversed. The Hierophant talks about a priest or a priest, somebody spiritually ordained to, access information or to, they're going to expose it. So I'm seeing that somebody in his family, or there's a situation here where somebody's going to be, and I got that this came out in the Sandra Bland reading too, with the need help card. You guys got to stop being afraid of your own fucking divinity. All right. I'm going to go deep in it because this is deep. It all connects. Right. So why do you think that they banned Black people from gathering in groups of 3s in the Congo Square in Louisiana, in the French Quarter? Why do you think they banned Black people from beating their drums? Why do you think they demonized what they call voodoo, hoodoo, what have you? Why do you think that there's a speculation around it? Why do you think that it's devil worship? Because that shit is powerful. That shit got power. That's why. So the only way they could disconnect African people who were brought to the Americas from their divinity was to indoctrinate them. and literally changed the way that they thought about themselves and about how they connect their divinity. Because I promise you, motherfuckers in Africa before the colonizers came did not know nothing about a white Jesus. I promise you they didn't. They didn't know nothing about a white Jesus. I'm telling you they didn't. Now we have African Americans, which is a fucking contradiction. It's an oxymoron. How are you an African American? I don't subscribe to that. I'm not an African American. The people in America who took my people from where they was peacefully living and not fucking with nobody were the Americans. Well, really like the English, but now call themselves Americans. So how dare you call yourself an African American? I'm just, what I call myself, I'm a melanated being, period. I'm a melanated being, divine melanated being, all right? But that's why they did that shit. They demonized your culture. They demonized your hair. You can't go, oh, Kayla, you have bright green hair. That's so ghetto. Or, oh, you have nappy hair. You should straighten your hair so it looks professional. They've demonized and picked apart every fucking part of us, but every part of us is divine. Period. Every part of us is divine. Down to the pigmentation of your black fucking skin is divine. Period. 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 Down to the blackness of your skin, your hair defies the laws of gravity. You are not from this planet. Like, period. As it goes, you are, but you aren't. You get what I'm trying to say? You are a divine being. You're not just a human being. You are a divine melanated being. Okay? Because the same melanin that resides within your pigment of your skin is the same material in space. When you see the stars and then you see the blackness between the stars, that's melanin. Melanin is condensed sunlight. They not mad because you're black. They mad because you're light. Period. All right? Period. Period. I'm preaching, let it be known. That's what it is. Period. So this ties back into Kendrick Johnson. They seen something on him. It was planned out, but I'm getting, even though he didn't expect it, he fought. There was a fight. There was an unexpected fight or an unexpected, like they did something, right? And somebody in his family or somebody is going to get those spiritual answers, or is going to a high priestess or a high priest to get those spiritual answers, to get the truth, even if they got to do that shit by themselves. Why is healing here with answered prayer, please, and playfulness? Because I'm seeing too, we got the Fool card reversed with the Empress. Somebody took a foolish fucking risk. They did something very risky spiritually to grow or to get some sort of advancement, right? Because especially when you do stuff like that. Get what I'm trying to say? Especially when you do stuff like that. Your soul got to answer to that. All the motherfuckers that's doing this type of shit, your soul has to answer to this. Whether you think so or not. All right, why is answered prayer here with playfulness, please? Yeah. I'm getting two with the ace, the 8 of swords and the 10 of swords reverse. This person is stuck. Whoever did this. Period. 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 Walter Payton. I'm going to take your word for it. I'm not going to question you on that. You said Kendrick is your cousin and you started to reach out to a medium in 2014. This shit is fucking deep. I really want you to, if you can, I don't know if you came on this live or if you've been here the whole time. I want you to watch the live all the way from the beginning because there was a lot of interesting energy. I don't know if you know this about your cousin. Your cousin had gifts, spiritual gifts. I don't think he talked about it much though. I don't think he really went into it. I mean, who can you really go to about that? You know what I'm saying? And whoever did this to him, they was watching him. They planned this shit out. Even down to the motherfucker watching the security cameras. They put people in place so that none of this shit got out. They put people in place. Because how the fuck how is he in school and then all of a sudden rolled up in a motherfucking, he didn't even wrestle. How did he end up like that? How? Tell me. Somebody tell me how. You're in school where you're supposed to be learning, getting your education. The next thing you know, you rolled up in a fucking gym mat. How? That shit don't make no sense. How? I don't get that. I don't get that shit. I don't get that at all. I think it's smart that you did put Walter Payton on there. I think it's smart. He said my real name is not really Walter Payton, but he was being bullied over a girl. I'm trying to see if I see any feminine energy. I do see the Empress too, with the full card reverse. Ah, I see what you're saying here. Now, was this girl, I don't want to bring color into it. That's what I'm seeing here. I did see something. I saw that. This is what I saw, okay? I'm going to just describe to you what I saw, Walter, in regards to who I saw. I saw an older man, and I saw somebody in like, yep, exactly. You already knew what I was going to say. You own it, Walter. Yep, because she was white, right? I saw, what I first saw was this kid, 17 or 16. I saw it being a setup too, like being lured into something. But what I ended up seeing here was, I saw this kid with like brownish hair, or maybe like, I don't know. I pretty much what I saw, this kid, he done fucked around and moved and like changed his damn. Okay, look, I'm not finna play. Hold up, y'all. This is getting real right now. Because I did say earlier in the whole ass fucking, that's why I said, please, when this live is done or whatever, go back and watch this shit from the beginning. Because I said that there was something about organ trafficking. I said there was the government involved in it, and there was something about Florida and New York. And I feel as though the kid, I see him having brown hair, but then I'm also seeing him having blonde hair now. So I think he changed his identity, or he did something. I'm getting like he graduated, he did something, and then he ended up moving. Like, and I heard witness protection program. Like, somebody moved him. He changed his name, like all that shit. He knows. He fucking knows. He knows. I'm getting that he was lured into a situation, because I also saw something. I don't know how this correlates, but I did see something where there was like a video game, or like somebody owed somebody money for a video game or something. Like, I get that this is energy of luring somebody off the school grounds. What I saw is that they did not harm him at the school. They took him off the school campus and brought him back and did that. That's what I saw. That's what I felt. Now, it could have happened at the school, but I felt this energy of somebody taking him from the school and then putting him back in the school. I talked about your cousin having gifts and abilities. I talked about your cousin, like I don't know. It feels way deeper than this girl. I do want to say that. It feels deeper than this girl. Okay. And I don't know. Yeah, somebody did something. Somebody did some bullshit. It feels deeper than this girl, though. Because it feels like, why would you take his organs? You know what I'm trying to say? Why would you take his organs? That don't make sense to me. This feels deeper. This feels very, very deeper. And it feels like a setup, too. How the camera footage is missing. How did the camera footage end up missing? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a lot. There's a lot in it. I heard implants, like agents or people that work. This feels like a web of people, like working for this higher entity. And it's interesting you brought up that the guy's dad, the football player's dad, was a former FBI agent. Organ trafficking, a former FBI, like, this does not make sense. Like, think about it. This does not make sense. This really does not make sense. It just doesn't. It does not make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. That shit was organ trafficking. That shit was organ trafficking. That's what that was. Because something about Kendrick's story also related to the Kanika Jenkins story as well. When I started doing this reading, I felt that connection between the two. Even though they have separate stories, separate circumstances, I felt a connection, right? It was organ trafficking. Look, it felt to me to be organ trafficking. It definitely did. It felt to be organ trafficking. They were in the same classroom, okay? Because, logistically, if we think about it, all right, you cutting somebody open and taking out their organs on this, like, that's messy. I don't want to, like, trigger anybody, but if you think about it, to cut somebody open and do all that, I just feel like they took him off the school premises and came back. At the mortuary, told us he didn't have his organs when he received his body. How? How the fuck do you, how? My question was, how the fuck does, and then the fact that they wanted to rule that shit as suicide. That's what pisses me off. How does somebody crawl on a fucking gym mat and all of a sudden just don't have no organs? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, that don't make no sense. And then stuffed it with newspaper. And then the video footage was missing. That shit was not an accident. I'm going to tell you right now, it makes me mad. When I think about it, it infuriates me. I get hot. That shit was not no fucking accident. That shit was not no motherfucking accident, period. How do you I just accidentally don't have any fucking organs anymore. That shit was not an accident, and it makes me so fucking pissed because it makes me upset. This is real fucking evil. This is real fucking evil. When I tell you this is evil shit, this is real fucking evil. This is not just the evil that you see on TV. This is real fucking evil, bro. This is real evil. All those girls who've gone missing, all the little black girls that have gone missing, they've been sex trafficked and organ trafficking. That shit is fucking real. Period. That shit was evil. And I'm gonna keep it $150. That shit was pure evil. I really continue to urge you, Walter, thank you for coming on this live. I appreciate your input. I definitely urge you to continue seeking the spiritual advice. Continue to, obviously use your good judgment about who you're going to get this information, or, who you're going to in general. But I urge you to definitely connect with somebody that's deeply, deeply rooted. Okay? Because I did see that the truth is going to be revealed. I did see, like I said, the Hierophant here with the Seven of Swords reversed. Somebody's going to reveal the truth that's been hidden. They're going to let you know what's happening. Meanwhile, this person, I put out love and my condolences to his mother and his father. I feel the same way that his mom couldn't fucking go to sleep, the same way she couldn't eat, the same way she's having, this, whatever I felt she had some anxiety, flashbacks, waking up in a cold sweat. The same way she has that, these people are going to feel that shit. The same fucking way that she can't sleep at night, these niggas ain't going to be able to fucking sleep at night. The same way she can never go back to living a fucking normal life, they aren't going to be able to live a normal life. I promise you. I promise you. Seek that spiritual connection. Go down to your roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah, the lady I talked to a few years ago, I referred her to his mom. Yeah. Because his mom, I feel like his dad is just like, why my son? Like it's kind of like I feel like his parents know something, but it's just like a mind fuck. Like, that's what makes me get emotional. It's kind of like, to know that something ain't right about this situation, but you don't know exactly what it is. It's haunting you. Then to have the fucking media about it all over the fucking media, or have it be put in the media, having to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, too, it's so fucked up because I feel like his mom sees him sometimes and other little kids, like other, you know, kids his age. It fucks with her. I feel like she will see him in groups, or like she sees somebody that looks like her son, and it fucks with her. I feel that. I feel that her son has come, Kendrick has come to her in the dreams. I feel like he is around her. I feel like, you know, his dad and his mom are feeling some sort of way. I feel like his dad is just, like I said from the beginning, just like, I don't understand why this happens. I don't understand, you know, why my son. But I feel like the mom is just like, she has so many hopes for him. She couldn't wait to see what he was going to do, how he was going to go to college. She couldn't wait to see, you know, him be with a nice girl and like get married. And that's the part that's fucked up. That's the evil in this shit. That's the evil in this shit. Like, she's saying it. Like, I will never see my son have kids. I will never see my son be happy. That's the fucked up. Not only has she lost a child, it's like she will never get to see her son live his life. That's what's fucking her up inside emotionally. So it's deep. Continue to go to the mediums, continue to go deeper. You know what I'm saying? If you can do some research about a spiritualist or somebody that can help get these answers. This person, I mean, I'm not one to say like, let's go and hex people, even though, right, I feel like they deserve to be hexed. They don't deserve to have good anything because of what they did. But at least doing something, some sort of work where, you know, the answers, the truth can come out. You know what I'm saying? Where the truth can really come out. And I think it's been working, because I did think there a video that came out. I can't really remember, but there was a video that came out or resurfaced more recently here about the situation. Truth be told, though, with the 8 of Swords here and the 10 of Swords reverse, this person, whoever this is, whoever did this, they ain't finna have no good come to them. They're trying to take the swords out of their back, but they're going to be stuck. They're going to be very stuck and stagnant. I promise you that. They're not going to be able to live with themselves. They're not going to be able to. And it's deeper. I'm telling you, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than the girl situation. It's deeper than that. It is deeper than that. There's surveillance of someone walking in the gym at night, then they disappear. Like, this shit don't make no sense. I'm not sure. I know they spoke over the phone and she said she knew someone that worked in the justice system, judicial system. Yeah. There's a lot of shit going on here. There's a lot of shit going on. But keep going, keep getting, you know, the readings, or keep seeking the advice, the guidance, pray. I do feel like, you know, justice will be served. Divine justice will be served. I do feel that. And I do feel as though, I feel like Kendrick is healing spiritually. You know, he has transitioned, obviously. He's in the light. He is still healing from it. Because I feel like there was a guy that came out and then they arrested him. It feels like there's just what I'm seeing here, Walter, is that I'm seeing that they're not getting to the root of the problem. I'm seeing that the real person who did this is not being caught. They could be putting out, you know, certain people to get arrested. It feels like somebody's taking the fall for something. That's what it feels like. Like somebody's taking the fall for something. Because who should have been arrested was that with the boy, the blonde, dirty blonde dude, all that. He should have been arrested because he knows something. He should have been arrested for that shit. Period. Who should be arrested is whoever kept the fucking tapes a secret. Whoever kept the surveillance tapes this long a secret. They should be arrested. And the reason why this is coming out now is because these people are getting tormented. Brian Bell. He should be arrested. Not just the person who did the act. Because I'm getting that people are taking the fall, but it's just like, are these the people that did it? I mean, yes, if they are accomplices to this, take the fall, but the person that did it needs to take the fall completely. All of y'all need to be arrested and thrown under the jail, and the person who did it also needs to be held accountable. Either way, though, they're not sleeping good at night. I promise you. They ain't having a happy life. They ain't able to live peacefully. I promise you, these motherfuckers probably got to drink. They probably got to do drugs to feel good because ain't no good coming to you after you do some shit like that. Because I don't feel like Kendrick, I really don't feel like he feels like a sweet boy. He does. He felt very nice. He felt social. He felt peaceful. He felt funny. You know what I'm saying? I liked his energy. He feels good. He also felt kind of quiet and reserved about certain things. You know what I'm saying? He feels respectful. Like, there wasn't nothing that I feel, nobody deserves to die that way, period. But he definitely didn't deserve to die that way. And on top of that, I am feeling too that there's something about, he's saying that the way that he died too, there's something about him getting beat up too. And I'm seeing something with his head. Wow. There's something with his head. I don't know. Now, they could have gone, because I'm seeing them go out in the field. Okay, his neck. It felt like they were, it feels like a baseball bat is what I want to say. It feels like a baseball bat. I'm sorry if this triggers people, but it did feel like a baseball bat. Maybe they were trying to hit his head and they ended up getting his neck. But I just kind of feel like there was a baseball bat. I'm getting a field. I don't know if there's a field, like a baseball field at the school. I just can't see that all this happened. You know what I mean? So my thing is with this, I want to ask questions. The football field is on the campus. Okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing like a field or something. I'm seeing him be tied up too. Like, it's horrible what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that they cussed at him, called him the N-word, spit at him. I think Kendrick or somebody's saying they don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm going to respect it. I am feeling it could be Kendrick. Somebody's like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's getting a lot because it was very traumatic. It was very traumatic. It was very, very, very traumatic. It's traumatic for me to have to even do this reading. It doesn't, I don't know. I'm going to have to meditate or pray or whatever the case may be. It was very traumatic. I am feeling that. He's saying, I just want to be at peace. I hear him saying justice will be served. He said, just let me rest. I just want to rest. It's like it gives me Emmett Till vibes. I'm not gonna lie. It gives me Emmett Till vibes, like for real. It gives me Emmett Till vibes. He's like, I don't want to talk about how it happened, but I can tell you what happened after. He said that he didn't realize, he was very confused. He didn't realize that he had passed on. He saw his body. He saw the people. Yeah, they hid their clothes. Okay, so I'm getting that they burned their clothes. So he is saying this too. The clothes that they were, that could have a part of the field. There's something about this, like a junkyard or something. They went and burned their clothes. I don't know if there's any lakes around or anything like that where the school was, but somebody, it was an adult, took the clothes, whatever clothes had his DNA on it. They took the clothes, they went and burned it. They burned the clothes. Could have been by a body of water where they did this, but they took the clothes, they burned the clothes, they burned the evidence. I'm getting to, like, it's like they left and they came back too, because I'm seeing I don't know if his gym had like showers. I'm seeing somebody like wash their hands really like nervously, like wash their hands and do all this, like wash their face, look at themselves in the mirror and just like wash their face. They had a change of clothes. There's something about a locker room. I'm hearing something about a locker room too. I am seeing that there was something about a locker room, like somebody was in a locker room or they cleaned up in a locker room. Because I get this, there's a energy of them leaving, doing this off the campus and then coming back. And that could have been, okay, they had 2 gyms. Yeah, I'm seeing it like that could have been the footage. I'm just seeing that there's an energy of like going and doing something, obviously harming him, and then coming back, washing their hands or like washing themselves off. And I do see 2 males. That's what I'm getting. I do see 2 males. I get that the older male, because there was a kid, I'm getting that he had like, he changed his look now. I'm telling you that for a fact. He changed his look. He might have even changed his name, but he definitely moved away and changed his name or changed his look. He's scared that people are going to come and find him. He can't sleep at night at all. This motherfucker. I think he may have a drinking problem. He has to drink heavily. He can't live with himself. He can't live with himself at all. I get to that somebody wanted to tell the truth. Somebody wanted to tell the truth. Somebody did want to tell the truth. As I'm getting at some point, he did want to tell the truth. Somebody wanted to tell the truth is what I'm getting. But they were silenced because obviously, you know what I mean, the nature of the situation, somebody wanted to tell the truth. They are brothers. Interesting. Yeah, because I saw that dude, and then I saw an older man has something to do with it as well. I did see that. I did see an older man. Now this older man, he's really, really white. Like the older man was really, really white. He's kind of like, there could have been 3 people involved, because I do see that there is that kid. I do see that there is this older man, but I see 2 older men. Now, one of them could have been his dad. Okay, were they like twins or something? Because I did hear twins. I'm seeing like there's this skinnier man with blue eyes. He looks racist as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. You could look at that nigga and can tell that he was racist. I ain't gonna lie. His head comes off to me as bald. He's kind of giving me like the skinhead vibes. But he's older. He has blue eyes, but they're like the piercing blue eyes. And he comes off as bald. Or he may be bald now. Maybe he had hair at one point in time. And then there's another male. Okay, I am getting a little bit of a coach vibe, because I do see a whistle. I don't know why there would be a whistle, but I do see a whistle around his neck. Maybe not a coach, It kind of feels like it could be a coach or like, the coach's assistant or like a referee. Like I'm getting that type of energy from this older guy, but I am feeling it. It could be either or. I'm not going to say. I see somebody that's wearing a whistle around their neck. I'm seeing a very pale white man who's old. This could be one of their fathers, like the brother's father, but I feel like he has on this referee outfit, like this black and white outfit. Do you think one is a coach? All right, let me ask you this. I'm going to just double check the energy. I feel like it could be, one of them could be the coach. Is the coach still working at the school or did the coach quit? Because if the coach quit, yeah, if you want, here, I'll send you my email address. I feel like because what I'm getting to here is that I feel like if the coach left, if he did not stay at the school, then yes, it was a coach. If he left, then yes, it was a coach. If he stayed at the school, he may know something about it, but I feel like it was a group effort. Because like I'm saying, I see Kendrick being tied up. I'm seeing him being held down. I'm just seeing him get beat up. Like they beat him up. And I'm seeing that there was people helping. I do feel that. I feel like there was people helping. So the coach may not have done it, but he could have helped. The Oregon stuff, though, that feels a little different. That feels kind of sadistic. Like that feels to me that there was a whole nother agenda within that. Definitely a whole nother agenda within that. I do feel that. Like that was some Oregon traffic in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see if it was a coach, if the coach left the school. Why do I keep hearing a year later? The old head coach retired. Now why you retire? My thing is, why would you retire if you weren't a part of that situation? The coach, I think the coach knows something. I don't know if the coach did it, but I know that the coach knows something. But this was planned out. This was definitely planned out. Somebody planned some shit. I do get that there was an argument. There was a fight that came out of nowhere. It was unexpected. Like, yo, why are you coming at me like this? And then people kind of swarmed in on him. But for it to be him being alone, it was planned. For him to be alone, for nobody to like, you know what I'm saying? It was planned. I'm just seeing that. It was planned. For him to be alone by himself with nobody else there, you know what I'm saying? Something was planned. I keep seeing this field. It gives me heavy Emmett Till vibes. It does. It gives me heavy Emmett Till vibes. I'm not gonna lie. It gives me heavy Emmett Till vibes. But I do feel like Kendrick is saying that he is at peace. I do feel like Kendrick saw, what was going to happen to them, their destiny. He is still healing. He said, I just want my mama to be okay. He's been coaching for over 30 years and they lost the state title last year. Yeah, that's what I heard, a year. Exactly. I heard a year. Yeah. Something ain't right about this. We can definitely talk, Walter. And I definitely encourage you, if you have like a dummy email account, email me from there. I want your identity to be secure as well. So just so you know, I'm not in this for no clout or none of that shit. Like, this shit sicks me. It sicks my stomach that your cousin went through this. So if you don't have a dummy account, just email me from a dummy account or make a dummy account and email me. I want your identity to stay private. I don't want your identity to be revealed. I want you to be able to, do this in a anonymity. I don't know how you say the word. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, I want you can reach out to me. We can talk. I want to be there for you. This is very difficult. I understand for the family in general, this is very difficult. And yeah, you can send me those pictures. That way I can kind of see if this is who it is. By the picture though, I will be able to, I read motherfuckers. When I say I read motherfuckers, I read their energies. Okay. So I will be able to read the picture, and I can pull on this too. I can do a reading on the picture for you and get some information for you. I do encourage you to, Walter, to, expand your search, not only with me or the medium that you went to, but just, keep looking, keep digging, keep doing the research to get the answers that you need. In regards to that, I do also have a reader too that I can link you to as well. In that regards, I'll be able to link you to him. He does a divination as well. He's actually in Africa. If you feel comfortable doing that, I will let him know your situation, and I will recommend him to you. And you guys, if you have a Facebook or a dummy account on Facebook, you can keep your privacy. And then that way you can get the answers from him too. He'll do a divination on it as well. I want to connect you to the resources that I have in the spiritual community so that you can get the answers that you need, but keep searching for those answers. Definitely. And I know that the truth is going to come out. I definitely know that the truth is going to come out here. And yeah, so, thank you so much for joining this live. Thank you, everybody who's watching. I send my love to the family. Thank you, Walter. Please, please, please email me. Please. I would really appreciate that, because I definitely want to connect. This is on my heart. And I'm going to be doing other readings like this too for, people who have lost their lives. There's something else going on, though. It's not just, it's deeper. It's deeper. I will say that. What I know is that it's deeper. It is deeper. And they've all taken an oath of silence. So yeah, that's what I get from that. They've all taken an oath of silence, like a blood bond is what I felt from that. Somebody wants to tell, somebody's been tormented. They want to say something, but they can't. That's what I'm getting. They want to be able to tell and get in trouble and just, deal with the consequences so they can stop having mental anguish, but they can't. So I do feel that energy, but just best believe, ain't nobody who killing people, especially kids like that. They can't look at their wives. They can't look at their parents, their kids, and they don't have that. They can't do that. They don't have peaceful lives. I'm telling you, they can't. There's no way they can. So rest assured that even though we're pinpointing who did it, they ain't living a solid life. They're not going to have peace. I promise you on that. They're not going to have peace. I promise you they're not. I don't like to predict stuff like this, but I do feel like one of them is potentially suicidal. One of them potentially, somebody's tormented. No matter how racist you are, they're tormented by this shit. So I do feel like somebody could potentially, in regards, somebody's feeling a little suicidal. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I do feel this energy of like trying to run away from this shit or trying to push this in the back of their mind and like mentally not being able to. Yeah, I would figure out with the girl too, because her energy, I'm not too sure about her energy either. We can definitely talk on email. We can email back and forth if you would like, to get some information going about this. And obviously anything that you send me is going to be 150% confidential. I'm on this live recording. So here it is. I'm on the live recording. It will be confidential. Whatever you send to me will never be sent outside of the emails that we have. So I want you to know that as well. It's going to be 100% confidential. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining, Walter. I do appreciate everybody who's still watching. Thank you. This reading, I got to do some meditation and I send love to the family right now because this is insane. Like, just the energy I feel around it does not sit right at all. It just doesn't. So yeah, we're going to help you get some answers. Like I said, I will link you to people who are in a spiritual community, who are deep in that shit. Like I said, I got a homie from Africa. Okay. It don't get no deeper than that. So we're going to get you what you need, and get you the resources that you need and that the family needs and stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching. My heart goes out to you guys. May Kendrick's soul rest in peace. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end this live. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night, or try to get yourself together. I gotta try to get myself together. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.